Imagine you're a mixed martial arts fighter, spending years of your life sacrificing your health, family, money, and time to make it to a major promotion. Now that you made it to the big time, you find out that your opponent is getting paid 3 to 4 times as much as you. And this is due to the fact that they're a celebrity, but they have little to no experience in the sport. Hello everybody, my name is Manolo. I've actually boxed for a bit. I did some amateur work with some amateur people, and also been following the UFC since its inception in about 1993. Many fighters have complained that they're not being taken care of by the promotions that they fight for, leading to a call to form a union. By the end of the speech, I would like you to email the major mixed martial arts promotions to help support a creation of a professional fighters union. Because one, it would give fighters better pay, make sure all fighters are getting equal promotion, and it would protect fighters when dealing with athletic commissions. MMA is a demanding sport requiring a large financial commitment. Fighters are finding that the money they make cannot cover the bills they have. Now for UFC 229, the main event was Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now in 2018, Forbes reported that Conor McGregor made $3 million while Khabib only made $2 million. Now at the time, Khabib was the champion, which is unfair for the champion to get paid less than his opponent. Now, on the other end of that fight, we have Jelena Turner, who's on the undercard, who only got paid $10,000. Now, for most of us, $10,000 seems a lot. So, here's his $10,000. Now, fighters still have bills to pay. So, instead of trying to break down the math, because it's boring, I'm going to use this as a visual guide. So, Jelena still has to pay his training camp, his trainers, and his sparring partners. So, that's gone. Now, he also has to worry about medical bills because promotions do not give medical benefits to any of their fighters. Then taxes, depending where your fight's at. It could be Las Vegas, it could be California, it could be Brazil. Depending on what state where they fight, they can take a huge chunk out of it. Now, most promotions do cover your travel expenses, but they only cover, depending on how many people you're traveling with, it'll be yourself and maybe your coach. If you have to bring more fighters to help you, you have to pay that out of pocket. So this is what Jelena has left. But wait, he still has his everyday bills, his mortgage, his food, everything like that. Not much for a man to survive on man or woman to survive on for weeks on time. Now, while this is a dime in the bucket for people like Conor McGregor or Khabib who are making the big money, fighters like Jelena are finding themselves struggling every day. This is where a union would be able to help them. Much like the Major League Baseball, NFL, or the NBA, which have forced the owners to pay their athletes more, a union can also do the same thing for them. Now let's not forget about Jelena because he's going to come up again. Now fighting is an expensive sport to participate in. How do fighters get out of this hole? Well, the promoters can help promote them more, market them better. But here too is where the promoters are failing the fighters. For example, UFC 207. That was the fight between Amanda Nunes and Ronda Rousey. Now, Ronda Rousey had come off a devastating loss in a year-long layoff, while Amanda Nunes was the champion and knocking people out left and right. But despite this, the promotion decided to focus all their marketing material on Ronda Rousey. This is one off the UFC's Twitter pic when she was announced that she was returning. On one side you have Ronda, and the other side you have Ronda. For your casual viewer who doesn't know who Amanda Nunes is, they're not going to even think about her. Even Joe Rogan, a longtime UFC commentator, said in 2017 that it was unfair that the company decided to focus all their promotion on Ronda Rousey and ignore their champion. Now, where does this leave you, like people like Jelena? Well, many undercard fighters are going on to Twitter and other social media platforms to promote themselves with varying degrees of success. Or what they could do is pay a management company to help promote them. So with Jelena only having this much left, how is he going to be able to pay for a management company also? And again, the union could step in and ensure that fighters are being properly promoted, ensuring that in the contracts this is put in. Now that we have covered why a fighter needs a union to even out the pay gap and get proper promotion, let's talk about how a union can protect fighters from when dealing with athletic commissions. Now, fighters are left to defend for themselves when dealing with an athletic commission. Many of them incurring legal fees and without work for long periods of time. For example, USADA, the company that does the drug test for the UFC fighters, found that in 2016, Josh Barnett, a longtime mixed martial arts fighter, had tested positive for a banned substance. It wasn't until March of 2018 that they finished arbitration and given him a reprimand. Now, in an interview with ESPN in 2018, Barnett had said that he had unknowingly taken a tainted supplement, and that after working with USADA, they found that it was not his fault. Yet despite that, it took a year and a half for him to do that. He had to pay his own legal fees, and they still were trying to punish him. They ended up giving him a reprimand. That would be like me drinking this drink here, not knowing that it was laced with PCP and then getting in trouble for it. Now, while Barnett does have other means of income, let's talk about Jelena. If he were in the same situation, he would have to pay out of pocket for lawyers. Jelena's barely living by. And then he's out of work for a year and a half also. That's what Jelena has left. Now, much like a police union, this is where a fighters union come in and help with arbitration, assist paying for lawyers, and making sure he has a means to defend, he or she has means to live by during that time when they were without work. I see throughout my speech, MMA fighters face many hurdles in their career, but a union can help them overcome these issues. They can provide better pay, promotion, and protection against athletic commissions. I hope I have convinced you to email the major mixed martial arts promotions to help support the creation of a union. Fighting is a glorious but short and dangerous career. Let's help these fighters have a worry-free retirement.